We was in Ernst, Texas, and they pulled us over. And they didn't even actually pull me over. We pulled in to get gas at the nearest gas station. State trooper pulls up and says, "Hey, somebody said y'all pulled the gun." And they said your name. And I'm like, "Well, I ain't got no gun. You can search this motherfucker." And he found something else. Not on me, but he found something else. And I was given an opportunity to tell the truth about what was found. And that's called snitching. Even though it would have set me straight and I would have made it to Delta Grand that night to do my concert, I would have had a fucked up jacket on my back for even telling the truth about, hey, man, you know what?
So why didn't the guy that...
Yeah, man, niggas supposed to take his shit, man.
Why he didn't just do his time?
The thing about it is this guy was a young guy, and I don't think he was ever in a position like that before. And he was asked a question, I was asked a question. The officer even told me, like, hey, man, I know you were at the Delta Grand tonight, but you have to tell me, because my shit is on, you have to tell me that this is his. And I was like, goddamn well, I can't do no shit like that. I can tell you this, though. I, Joseph McVeigh, I have an ounce of loud. This is what I got right here. All right, man, sit back in the car. He made me put the weed back in my pocket, told me to get in the driver's seat and put the seatbelt on. Went around to the other side of the car and asked him, hey, I found this under your seat. What you got to say about it? He said, man, we real niggas. We ain't scared of no jail.
How you put we in there?
The state troopers pulled us over, nigga, because your pussy ass was falling asleep while you was driving, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was asleep the whole time, nigga. We all went some change away from Houston. I done drunk all my oil, nigga, down there before we left the H, nigga. I'm lean and enjoying my motherfucking high. You know what I'm saying? I just all of a sudden wake up, nigga, they got putting you in cuffs and shit, nigga. I looked around, nigga, boom, nigga, your drink bottle right here next to me with no top on that hoe, nigga. I downed that shit, nigga. You know, I ain't rinsed the bottle out, nigga. By that time, another lawman had pulled up and took me out the motherfucking car, nigga. I'm thinking everything's smooth, nigga. We ain't got nothing but some bullshit weed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he done left in the door. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, nigga, they pull out goddamn 3 sodas, pulled up. That's what we went to the penitentiary for, nigga. That's how we got took down. You know what I'm saying? Because of this stupid ass nigga moving like a fucking cornball. Shit documented, nigga. Ain't nothing to motherfucking ask for the paperwork. I got it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We can show it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about everything that was going on in the case and why we got pulled over and everything, nigga. So nothing you talking about, nigga, is facts, nigga. I got a problem, nigga. You got a real nigga took down, nigga. I got 2 years in the penitentiary for keeping my mouth shut. I ain't pointing no fingers, do none of that. Went and done my time, came home, kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? We ain't say nothing about this shit, my nigga. You wasn't even a factor, nigga. We don't bring your name up. And people ask where you at and shit. We just keep it, hey, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you's bitter for some reason, nigga, when you did some hoe shit, nigga. Like, nigga, that's why you went deep. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that weird to me. Nigga, you got these fans out here like, yo, we ain't gonna never get an ABN album and shit. Nigga, fuck that motherfucking album, nigga. What about my motherfucking freedom? You know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun with this shit, my nigga. I'm not even worried about this bitch ass nigga. Since the day I came home, my nigga, all I wanted was a friendly fade, my nigga. You been running and ducking and avoiding that shit since then, man. You know what I'm saying? You told everybody I ain't fighting that nigga. That's just what it is, my nigga. I ain't got time to chase niggas and shit. I'm a businessman, man. I'm out here getting money. You know what I'm saying? I really left that shit alone. That shit would have been done, nigga. Swept under the rug, nigga. Nobody would have never knew about it, nigga. Until you had to keep playing and running your motherfucking mouth.
Hey, come on, home. What you want to do, home? What you want to do? Come on, man. Don't move. What you want to do? Let it go. What you want to do? Stop running. Let him get it. Let him get it. Let him get it. Go get it. Let him get it. Take that out.
Oh, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick on Zero, Trae the Truth, Trae brother Jayton, original ABN, assholes by nature, having an altercation this weekend right out here in the city. 50 Cent Tycoon weekend had it turned up. The video that went viral, it's all over all the hip hop blogs, all over YouTube. Everybody talking about it and everything. But I'm gonna give y'all a full breakdown with things that were put on the internet and said, which led to this happening. Which if you don't know what ABN is, asshole by nature, this was a group of niggas that had a movement going in the city. Most definitely. It, of course, spread outside of Houston with the music and everything like that, but most definitely they was doing their things, had some classic songs together. Zero and Trae was the faces, they had it turned up. But out of nowhere, hey, Zero and Trae don't fuck around no more. Everybody wondering why they beefing, and we never really got a full explanation. Or I don't remember seeing one. If you was in the know, you was in the know. If you was in a clique, you was in a clique. If you had somebody that gave you that, but they never really spoke on it publicly. Until recently, Zero went on to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast and told that story of him getting arrested. Y'all heard that where he said, hey man, I had a bag of loud. I don't do no snitching. I ain't finna tell nothing. They go in the car. They find the drink. I go to prison for it because homie didn't take his case. Talking about Jayton. When Jayton saw that, he completely came out and said, hey, nigga, nah, that ain't how that went down. My drink was already drunken. I wake up, the police got us pulled over. First of all, we got pulled over because of your reason. You was driving. Because of your fault, you was driving, swerving, falling asleep. They pulled you over. You got 3 other drink bottles pulled up. The bottle I see, I rented. That means you pour more drink into it, pour more soda into that bottle, shake it up, get all the residue out, dine the residue and the rest of that soda to get the bottle clean to where if the police come, they can't find, they can't take you to jail for it. But Zero had 3 other bottles pulled up, nigga. If you get caught with drink, you going to jail. Those was his bottles. He say, nigga, I ain't know about that shit. You doing some clown shit now. But he went to prison for 2 years for it. Said he got the documents and paperwork to prove it. So when he came home, of course there's animosity. Nigga, you didn't take your case. He said, hey, nigga, you could have gave me a friendly fade. You chose not to do that. He said, hey, we just don't mention you no more. We don't speak on you. We out the way. Everything of that nature. But when you went into this interview on a big platform and said that, that made Jayton come out. So now the little stuff that died down and them getting over it, they really kicked back off again. So when they run across each other, these things could possibly happen. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I ain't looking down on no nigga for losing no fight or no squabble. Any nigga can lose, whether he got jumped, I don't know, one-on-one, I don't know. Even if it is a one-on-one, nigga, anybody can lose a rumble. That's how it go. But I'll tell y'all this right here, bro. I met this nigga Jayton one time, a couple times at 281 Studios. Didn't even know it was Jayton at first. Because dog had braids, and I didn't remember seeing him with braids and a beard back in the day. I didn't remember seeing him like that. So when I seen him in the studio, nigga, we just in there talking. This nigga was humble, cool player, came off as a nigga who's strictly about business. Nigga was talking about some health shit, playing basketball, keeping himself in shape and things like that. Man, I've been trying to hoop a little bit, keep myself in shape. You know, boys getting a little age on them. You don't want to, it can be tragic if you ain't out here exercising or nothing. That was one time. Another time he was in the studio, that nigga was talking about some music. Like, yeah, man, I got this song I'm thinking about putting out, man, trying to do business. He was on some strictly player type stuff. So when I saw that energy, because this was like a couple years ago, but once I saw that energy that he had after that Zero interview on the podcast with Scarface and Willie D, I said, oh, that shit cut him deep. Like, that personality is the other side, and that's how niggas be like, hey, I'm cool, respectable, laid back, but when a nigga cross me, I'm gonna feel a way about that shit. And I got that energy once I saw him in that video, because what I had seen him for, I didn't know that, like, hey, oh damn. But hey, he a grown ass man. I can't ask a nigga to say, hey bro, I did 2 years in prison for you. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. I'm not gonna try to fight you when I see you, or we ain't gonna try to do something to you when we see you. Especially if you online talking about it and telling it like it's my fault. I would love for them niggas to put this shit behind them. I don't want to see that shit go down like that. These things happen, bro. If you know H-Town is a city, niggas fight every day, do street shit every day, just like any other city, bro. We don't want to have these things go on, but sometimes they do happen. Hopefully they get it all squared away. What's understood ain't got to be explained. Let that shit be something off of Jayton chest and he good, hopefully. Hey, man, I got it off my chest and everything like that. We good now. 1,000. Stay on your pivot for shit show. More coming. Tell me what y'all think, man.